we are on one block. We're back to trying to finish this tower and make this all work and look nice together. I suppose to yeah, look at me. I've got all the silly little drinks with me tonight. I've got a Waterloo, like sparkling water over on this side, and I've got a bottle of water and a bottle of tea. Doing it all. Said Voxy's by Cortez. I'll look it up. I'll just look it up while we're sitting here. We can look at this. Voxy. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that looks really cool. It's a lot of render distance. That's pretty awesome though. That's cool. All right. I'm gonna sleep, and then we can get back to the building of things and also maybe the finishing of this section, portion, whatever they call these, this segment of this. And then we can see what's coming next. I don't know what's coming next. It's like the wasteland now, isn't it? What's it called now? Help menu. Oh, we don't even know what the next one's called because we haven't gotten rid of the benevolent chest. So we need to get rid of the benevolent chest, and then we'll know. Just bound to bliss. It works like a charm. That's cool. That's cool. Speaking of shaders, I almost forgot to turn our shaders on. I was wondering why the house was looking different. Okay, let's pick this up. We'll start the new countdown. Let's go empty out some of these blocks from our inventory so that we don't have all of this just sitting here. And hopefully there's not anything bad that is going to occur to us once we get all this underway. Really don't. Got so much random stuff in our inventory from the the end of the last one. Trying to get all the wood things done. Put all these things in here for now. Then we'll go finish cleaning up, and then we will take on the challenge of finishing the actual building and all of that fun stuff. Hey, how's it going? I can see the chat now, yeah. And I think it's gonna show up, yeah, it's showing up above me now too. Look at that. Yeah, I can see it in all of them. All right, we've got 35 seconds until the last phase of one block, which is exciting. It's been a minute since we started this, so it's exciting to see it maybe theoretically come to a close, though it's a little sad, but mostly exciting. All right, let's go watch it shift over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's the end. It's the end. So does that mean we're gonna get the dragon? I'm trying to cope with the heat and allergies, jeez. Yeah, it was really, really hot here over the last week. It kind of cooled down yesterday. It is back to being hot today, which does not evidenced by me wearing a huge sweater, but it is actually really warm out. You know, I don't really enjoy mining endstone. I don't think there's much, there aren't ores in the end. You scoundrel. That's not allowed. Oh, some obsidian. Jeez. Yeah, it actually hasn't been up to 100 in real temperature here in a little while. But the feels like was at like 110 the other day with the humidity. Because we got that corn sweat. You know how hot and gross it gets with all of our corn? It's pretty bad. But it was actually like, for it being a warm day today, or a warmer day today, it was not nearly as bad as like it has been. I wonder if they can, yeah, they can't get me right here. Oh my gosh, because I'm so intelligent with my design. I knew, you know, designing it like this was going to protect us from Enderman in the future. Look, they can't get under this because it's too tall. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That is how it be. Maybe. Maybe that's, yeah, maybe that's the big change coming to the end, is that we're adding ores. I loved today. I put out my short, and then I went and watched everybody else's like videos that they put out, and so many people didn't realize you have to beat ender mites. Wow. So many people didn't realize you had to kill the ender dragon before you could see the end light show flash thing at the main island. You could see it if you left the main island, but you have to kill the ender dragon to see it at the main island. And so I thought it was pretty fun today that I like found that out on my own. It was crazy humid. It's not very humid right now. It was really, really humid over the last like week and a half. But not too terrible the last 2 days. Really bad up until the last 2 days though. Is it just the one? Oh, it was. I thought there was a second one. No problem. Are they dropping pearls? That's a great question. I got 1 pearl. I didn't get many pearls though. Unknown, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Oh, endermites. Ugh. They're just like smaller hitbox of the what are the other mites? I'm forgetting what they're called right now. Doing good. How are you doing? Silverfish, that's what I was looking for. Oh, we're just working our way through the last phase of 1 block survival. We've been working on this for quite some time. What happens if I throw it? Well, it's an ender pearl and not an eye of ender. But that does bring a good point. We did get blaze rods, didn't we? Yeah, what if we make... Hold the phone, Tim, you had a good idea. What if we make this? What's gonna happen? No, I'm literally, look at this. I'm pressing the button and nothing is happening. I can't throw it. Look at that. Interesting. So apparently nothing happens when we go to actually throw the ender pearl. Apparently. Ugh, oh my gosh, there's so many of them. These are the real fight of the end of this. No ender dragon, just lots of endermites. You know that endermen hate endermites? There's a really, really good XP farm that just has endermen try and attack an endermite, and that's how the endermen get funneled down the like kill chamber that they're at. Yeah, I know, but that's all right. Well, I'm sure the answer to whether or not we can do anything with ender pearls or eyes of ender is going to come at some point in this area of breaking blocks. I'm just a goat spawning. Interesting. I'm just interested to see what the end of this looks like. Like, are we actually gonna fight the dragon? I'd assume so, right? God, I love this house. I really love this house, guys. I actually been like thinking about this house off stream. I'm like, oh, I love it. I think it's so fun. All right. Throw all that in there. What else do we got? We got some wood. Another chest. And now we just get to organize all of our random blocks. There's not enough space for me to throw all of my random blocks in here. So we'll throw the slime in there. I don't know why we got the dyes in there. That's actually probably part of the issue. There we go. As we've been doing, we'll hold on to the arrows because I don't know if we're gonna need them, but I'd rather have them than not. And then I'll just throw this spawn egg in here with all of this. I think the flint also goes over here, and I just wasn't paying attention. There we go. All right, yeah, let's keep working at this and see what we find out in here. There's a little bit more picked up. I should really fix this step so we can get out of here easier, but it just gets destroyed every single time that there is a mob raid, that it doesn't really make sense because it's just gonna disappear. The amount of obsidian that we're getting is interesting to me because like the only obsidian is around the end portal or the end, like the towers that are in the end. So it's interesting to me that we're getting so much of it, which I guess it does make me think, you know, it's probably an ender dragon in our future. It just makes me wonder if it spawns here or if it spawns here. And I think all options are scary enough. I wonder if we'll get a shulker though. That would be cool. Imagine having a shulker box. We have no purpose for it, but it would be fun. Working our way through all these blocks though, geez. Do we see how many blocks? 5505, 5506, 5507. We are cranking through this. I don't know how many total blocks there are though. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're still mining things and still fighting endermites, so you didn't miss too much. Oh, level 15. It's time for me to die again. You're right. That just means something bad's gonna happen. So let's empty my inventory before something bad happens. I'm just gonna drop some. What can we drop? What really can we drop? There's so many like random things that we have now in all sorts of different spots. I should probably sleep though. Speaking of smart things to do. Where are the magma blocks? Got magma blocks somewhere. It's probably with our end stuff. That's our nether stuff, I mean. Nether, it was not. Oh, it's with our lighting blocks. I was like, where is this? Okay. The nice thing is we're getting kind of a soft restack of diamonds. So we're just going to keep working on having our diamonds be safe. But I think it's probably dying time. That's just fine. I know. Well, I had actually considered doing some redstone farms, especially for the sugarcane, but just based off of how long the sugarcane farm really took us the last time, which granted, we've got a ton more blocks than we did on one block or on one chunk survival, but I mean, it's a bit of a pain. Also, building flying machines. So I learned this recently, and by recently I mean in the last 5 months or so. I didn't know this, but it makes sense. So when you make a flying machine with slime blocks, anything it hits, it pushes and like flings off into the distance. That makes sense because it's a bouncy block. But if you do it with honey blocks, it'll just fall. And I don't like building flying machines with honey blocks. Something about it just doesn't click in my head, even though it's mostly the same thing. And that's what I'd have to do to build an automated sugarcane farm. But if I build an automated sugarcane farm, I could have that. But the problem with that is we only have 18 leather, so books are not really, you know, something we really have a lot of access to. So I don't know. I kind of, once I realized we weren't going to get a lot of books, I was like, is it worth it to try and make the big sugarcane farm that I would normally, well, that I initially thought I was going to try and make, I should say. Okay, I did see that correctly. There's a shulker box that just spawned, but I... Did it? Is it underneath us? It must be. Where? Oh, it's right there. I was like, where is it? Can we, I mean, we're not gonna be able to pick it up, but... Oh, come on. This is such a small gap. Oh, kind of a waste, but that's kind of fun that it just came in and went underneath. Oh well, no shulker shells for us. Unless they happen to spawn in another shulker. Or more obsidian, and we can continue to just mine obsidian very, very slowly. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. You know, we gotta start figuring out what's the next thing after one block. I know, I am also wondering that, but if it does spawn like that, it should get trapped in here and I believe get killed by cramming, but I'm interested to see, or maybe it'll teleport out because it'll look for the closest like 5x5 space to spawn or something. But I mean, yeah, I guess I don't know how big its hitbox is. Oh, the jar one. Yeah, we talked about that. That's not a bad idea. That one could be cool. That's not a bad idea. I forgot about that. They're making me switch through all my tools over and over again. I've not looked into either of those before, so I will have to look into both of those. I really am down to try anything when it comes to what we can do on stream. At some point, I'll probably make stream, at least for a little while, be, you know, our stereotypical, like, let's go do work on Lucid. Let's go do something. But yeah, I think for now I want to keep it as a, let's do a fun individual series that's only on stream. I think that is a fun way to do things. Boom, 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 boom. Light blocks. Now we get end rods. I love end rods. Okay. I don't think that's where we have our bones, but I'm gonna leave them there for now. Zen, you're gonna have to answer Tim on the jar one, because if I'm remembering correctly, it's that you kind of like exist in a jar, and then as you do things, you unlock more jars, but I could be completely forgetting it. Yeah, yep. So I was remembering it right. We're good. Ouch! There we go. Yeah. It sounds really cool. Like it's, you know, it's more of a progression way to do like skyblock or one chunk or one block, you know, kind of all these things that like, kind of like, I actually really liked one block because of the progression of it. I was also thinking we could do the parkour pyramid or whatever it's called, but the one that's in like all the TikToks and YouTube shorts of like the, you know, people reading Reddit stories and it's got Minecraft in the background. We could try and actually go and do the world that those are all, you know, recorded in. I've done it before, so it wouldn't be my first time doing it, but I still think it would be fun. Expedition 33. I've heard a lot of people talking about Expedition 33. My little brother was talking about it. That okay, well, hold on. Let me Expedition 33 is like the French game, right? Yeah. I've heard the score for that game is beautiful. Yeah, my brother and one of my other friends who I do races with really likes that game. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, though. You know, on stream, we could always do another type of game. You know, another game. I could do the... I still think doing Superliminal sometime would be really fun, too. That, you know, we could always do that sometime and find some other things to do as well. But... yeah, I think honestly, I'm down to do really whatever anybody wants to watch me do. So... but Expedition 33, I've only heard incredible things about, and I would definitely try that out. Come on over here. Ow. What? How did you hurt me? You walked through me. I'm level 17. I shouldn't be alive right now, guys. You're not stuck there. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. We're getting so many random blocks. It's filling up our inventory so fast. I actually have never played Stardew Valley. V played it for a little while and really liked it, but I just have never actually played it myself. So I feel like I should. I feel like everybody loves it. And it's like, you know, one of those like staple games, but I've never done it myself. Side Monks, thanks for the resub. I appreciate it. Also, Tim, I missed your posture check, but I've been trying to stay pretty good on the posture. That is the 11th month that Side Monks has resubbed, so props to you. You're almost to a year. That's wild. Which I feel like that's got to be inaccurate because of in the past in streams, but maybe that's not inaccurate. I don't know. I feel like it has to have been longer than that. Okay, I guess Endstone is actually going to go down here with the sand and stuff because I don't know where else to put it. How are you doing? Are you still doing overtime this week? Or is it a more relaxed week? We were just talking about Expedition 33 before you got here. I have almost been around for a year. That's true. I think my first stream I didn't do until January or February though. But yeah, November. When did I upload my first video? It was like right before one of my siblings' birthdays. Well, when a man loves spending money, he has to cancel all his subs at the end of the month to pay mortgage and not overdraft. That is true. That's true. And that's why Prime subs. Just for me. Make them free to you. Except for the fact that you have to pay for Prime. Okay. I'm so excited about your headphones, though. Oh, I get the actual... That's real. Wow. I didn't realize it was that special to you. Yeah, I bet. So, for context, Cymonks has recently gotten really into, like, audio interfaces and more specifically, like, headphones. and was going on the other day to me about the headphones that he's gonna get, or that he got. And so this is the first time we've actually talked about them. He sent me a picture, but I have not actually addressed this. But they look pretty sweet. I honestly, we were talking about it the other day, I might have to at some point obtain some nice ones for myself, which, not that these aren't nice. I really like these headphones, and I like that I can be free and not have, you know, any cables or anything, but I do love good in-game sound. So I don't know. I'm really considering it. Oh. Yeah. Are you listening to them on the Hibby? I don't know how it's pronounced. Ah. The Super Mix 4s that Cymonks just put in the chat. They look like the graph that we were looking at the other day of just like their sound comparison to other things looks so good. It looks so good. You're mad that Tidal is better than Spotify. I've never actually looked into Tidal more than just us talking about it. But the thing is, I do really like the G Pro X headphones that I have right now. I think it's Maxwell Audio or something like that. There are these other over-the-ear headphones that I really like as well, but they're like 300, 400 bucks. And I don't really want to spend that right now. And I think these ones are typically in that range too, but I got them for much cheaper than that. So that's wild. Well, you know, I was a big spender this weekend when I was working on the other house, and I broke the shower valve and had to replace the shower valve and become a plumber and buy all the tools to do that and solder and do all of that for, let's see, I broke it at about 3 and we left the house at 11:30. So it's a fun night. It's a fun long night. Oh, it's definitely gonna look cute. What's up? How's it going? We're just hanging out. We're finishing. We're gonna try and finish this. Yeah, they are. They're earbuds. Mm-hmm. Yep. V and I were talking about it. Here's my thing. Okay, we gotta run. 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 I don't want to be a part of whatever's going on in here. I can do most things when it comes to like housework and like general projects. Like, I am just fine with doing most things. I'd prefer to do, like, if I was gonna pick one house job to do, it would be like electrical work. I really like doing electrical work. Plumbing is just flying endermite. Plumbing is just not my top choice. And granted, it's, you know, only a shower like valve that I had to do, so it's not like it was like disgusting or anything. But it's just one of those, like, it took so long, and it's partially because I've never worked with copper pipe like actually before and done any of that on my own before. So, like, you know, I was learning it all. Oh gosh. Well, guys, it's time. No! No! 19 health. We were so close. We were so close to surviving. Or 19 health, what am I saying? 19 levels. Yeah. Well, it's not too old. It's built in the 80s, but old enough that it's newer than this house. My house that I live in is like, gosh, and I had a totem on me the whole time, guys. I had 2 totems on me the whole time. So sad. That is true. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy and renovate your house. I'd renovate your house. Maybe I'll buy it off of you one day when I'm big and big and famous and, you know, can do that. Yeah. I like your house a lot. I'm still so excited to go and actually see your house. Think of the poor 30-year-old children. I know I never use the totems. I gotta keep them on me. I just gotta keep a totem on me. But yeah. So I learned how to solder. I learned how to measure your cuts for pipes and stuff. Did all that fun stuff. And then I got it all done. I told V, I don't know if I actually finished that story. I told V I don't want to do plumbing. I'll do anything else, just not. I think I'm done doing the plumbing. It's the one thing I will see myself out of. Yeah. And I did a good job. I will say I did a very good job. But I also am an overachiever, and if it hadn't looked good, I wouldn't have allowed myself to be done with it. So that's why it took us until 11 to leave. That's all good. I love that you take time to watch while you're working. It makes me laugh. I appreciate it. I didn't die that time, by the way, guys. Yeah. They're good skills. Like, I am glad that I know how to do the things that I know how to do and that I've spent the time learning how to do these things. But I think that's the nice thing about, you know, doing all the things is I can figure out the things that I do and don't want to continue doing. And then I can, you know, if we need to in the future pass those off to somebody else, I know what things I'm fine passing off to other people. Because for the most part, I want to do the work myself. One, because it's cheaper, and two, because I like learning new skills and stuff. So it's more fun for me to just be like, yeah, I can solder these pipes. Yeah, I can, you know, go and wire in our new lights. Yeah, I can do all these things. Like, I want to know those things. But it's nice also knowing, you know, what I don't want to do. Okay, I think we need to sleep this night because it's been a couple nights since we've slept, and I don't want phantoms to spawn. I saw it painted the Uggo blue in my house. It doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's not the grandest of colors, but it's not the worst of colors. I feel like when an Enderman isn't mad at you, you should be able to sleep next to it. All I gotta say. I feel like that should be allowed. All right, whatever. Oh, wow, he only had 1 health. Okay. See it in person, coward. I do want to see it in person. I do want to see it in person, so that then we can decide that it actually does really need to be repainted. V loves painting. That's actually like an ongoing joke for us, is anytime I have to go into the office, we're always like, okay, what's V gonna paint today? And, the last time she didn't paint anything, but that's for a little while. It was like, oh, Sam's going to the office. I'll find something else to paint at the house and do that. But it's a spoopy monster. Was a spoopy monster, but I got him. I don't think she's watching on Twitch. I think she's only watching on... Oh, there she is. Never mind, she is. Everyone say hi, V. Look at that. The gang's all here. We're only missing Death and Sky. Those are the only two of the usuals that are not here right now. Today, V made some really, really dang good falafel. That's what we had for lunch, and I've been thinking about it all day. It was so good. Why is there so much obsidian? I get it. I get it. Like I was saying, I get it because the towers. But like, why is there so much obsidian? I don't want it. Oh, it was a frog light. And more obsidian. Yeah, I think my order of things I prefer to do goes electrical work. Oof, that's a good one. Hold on. So it's probably, I'd probably do electrical work first. Honestly, I had a really good time doing our flooring over there, so I'd probably do flooring, which I know is probably a hot take. I know that that's not a very popular option. And then I'd probably do painting. I don't know what I'm going to build with all this obsidian, but I'm going to figure something out, that's for sure. V broke the multi-chat. For me. I know it's still showing up over there, but V joining broke the multi-chat for me. It's okay. Luckily, I have it open in 2 tabs. But all right. Let's see. Back to this. Oh, we're so close to being done with this. One would think, right? Yeah, maybe it's got to go to like 6,000 blocks. So we probably have like 150 more blocks. That would be my guess. I'm just going to mine through it. These Endermen can... Oh gosh, that was a terrible choice. The Endermen hate the Endermites though, so they should... Yeah, see how he's getting mad and he's trying to go attack the Endermite? Look at that. Fun game fact. For a week now, every stream I've watched has had YouTube issues. Yeah, well, and now it's like working on the chat. I don't know. YouTube did also change a lot of things this week though, and genuinely it's probably for the worst when it comes to people who play Minecraft, Roblox, other games where your audience can range in age from 6 to 80. Like, because they made it so that anybody under, I think it's anybody under the age of 18 has to verify their age with a selfie, their government ID, or other things like that. And so suddenly, all these kids, yeah, 13, yeah, all these kids cannot be on YouTube as easily as they were able to, which I've not fully read enough into that. They were talking about it in the creator insider video, because I watch all those when they come out. They were talking about it today and they made it sound like it's everybody, even though it's the UK law, but I think they did it. It's kind of like how Apple switched everything to the USB-C when the UK made the rule that Apple couldn't sell iPhones in the UK with lightning cables. I'm wondering if it's something like that, where it's like, here's this. But again, I only watched the video for the creator insider thing. I have not looked more into it other than seeing other people be mad about it on the internet. But yeah. And that's fair. That's fair. I understand the YouTube Kids part especially. But YouTube Kids is good stuff. Like, I like that YouTube Kids exists because I wasn't allowed to watch YouTube until I wasn't allowed to watch YouTube until I was probably 14, but I was watching YouTube at like 12, and I'd only use it to like watch music videos. Like, I'd use it to watch my Green Day music videos, and my mom was like, oh, I can't believe you're on YouTube watching Green Day. But yeah, I'm glad that YouTube Kids exists because it allows for a safer place for kids to also use this great app that gives so many good things, but learn how to do it safely. I think there is some warrant to that for sure. I think the problem with that is the world that we live in makes it impossible to be offline as a kid, because, you know, you want your kids to be offline, but then they go to school and, you know, at least in our school in like 3rd or 4th grade, that's when the schools got like the little tiny laptops that kids could use at school and things. And then suddenly you're on school, and then, not that Minecraft Education Edition is a bad thing, but then there's, you know, Minecraft Education Edition, there's Roblox Education, there's all these other things that, like, essentially just let kids just dive right into it, and it's being funneled not intentionally, but in places that are outside of like parents' control and things as well. But I am not criticizing any of those platforms, because I think every one of those platforms has a strength in some way, shape, or another. I think it's, yeah, just, it's so hard to govern things like that. I remember being in elementary school watching Captain Sparkles and Ultimate Showdown. Yeah, I do remember Ultimate Showdown. I definitely watched in, I was probably in elementary school at a friend's house. Yeah, no, for sure. I think without adult supervision, there's a little too much on the internet and a little too little supervision of bad characters on the internet to warrant kids just being on it on their own. But like Zen and I were just talking about, like, that's again why YouTube Kids is so good, because like YouTube Kids, I believe, and Zen's gonna have to verify this when he gets back, but I'm pretty sure with YouTube Kids it's like no one can comment, it's just go and watch the videos, like, so it already takes out kind of that one toxic space for kids and creators. I mean, it's toxic for both kids and creators. That I think helps also to make that a much safer platform for kids to just have some free roam on. But I have not spent too much time on YouTube Kids ever, so I will find out one day when I have kids. Yeah. I know if I were to put any of my videos as made for kids, it would turn off my comments, so I assumed that was probably what it meant on YouTube Kids. Heyo, how's it going? We're just talking internet safety. Rare chest. Creeper head. Lingering potion of fire resistance. That scares me. I feel like there's scary things coming. Yeah, that's true. But that's a bummer of a subject, so we can move on. I'm glad that we all agree on internet safety things, though. Okay, is there going to be anything other than Endermen and Endermites? I mean, I'm sure there's Shulkers, but that's not really much of an opponent. I feel like this has been a weird... Like, I'm sure the last thing is the Ender Dragon. I can almost guarantee it's the Ender Dragon, or we get, like, teleported to the end to fight the Ender Dragon or something. But, like, it seems like a, it seems like a weird mix of things. Like, because these guys don't even spawn naturally in the end. They only spawn occasionally when you throw an Ender Pearl. So... I don't know. It's kind of a weird mix of things. No more TikTok. Big Bear. I do like the new End Purple Light. I think it's cool. And I like that it's, you know, it is the first step toward bringing vibrant visuals to Java, because it's in Bedrock, but only when you have vibrant visuals on. And in Java, it's just in it vanilla, no shaders, nothing. Which kind of shows, you know, they're trying to bring the features to Java and then figure out the lighting around the features instead of trying to figure out like the lighting and all that stuff first. And I don't know. I like it. I like that we get to see all the things like that and then get to kind of see everything get built around it. I did feel like my video was a little clickbaity today because I was like, we finally got an update to the end, but not what you think, which is technically true. It's technically true, but I felt a little clickbaity. But yes, the new End, I like it. I think it's cool. The End Storm sound is really cool too. Like the little like deep bass that plays. How can you survive the end with vibrant visuals on is a great question. Oh, we got Other Side. If only I could listen to it on stream. But I do believe it is copywritten. No other side for us. I did die. That is a true statement. A rude statement, but a true statement. We did get a creeper head though, so we can put that. I'm gonna put the creeper head on him in time. Piercing too. Nice. Glowstone dust. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay. Oh, I could make the shulker box. That's true. There's no reason not to make a shulker box. Even if we're not gonna like really use it, we could still have it. That'd be fun. There we go. Here's our shulker box. Actually, what would be nice is we can have the shulker box over here as like a quick unload of things so that we can just free up our inventory. Hey, look, books and paper. So we can free up our inventory faster. It's not a bad idea at all. Good call, Zen. Death also joined while you were gone, so Death is here now too. We got 90% of the party. Yeah, I was not holding one of the totems. That is true. I did fail. After 6 years, you finally seen broken nether portals on a server. Really? Like the ruined ones, or like somebody made like a weird one? Because I know in the Lucid server, there's like the backwards one. That's like the, it's got, oh, the shulker just spawned. It's got like the portal part on the outside, and then the obsidian on the inside, which is kind of wild. But somehow, I don't know how it works, but Jazz had figured out how it works and made it happen once upon a long time ago. That's wild. I've never seen that. Or just like the ruined, yeah, the ruined portals I definitely have seen. Yeah, yeah. In the chests? What are we talking about in the chests? Oh, we're talking about my, I do have iron for Hopper. I've been in my world 900 days and haven't found it. That's wild to have not found a sunken chip. I feel like that's like one of the first things I find all the time. I do have iron for a Hopper. What are you thinking? What's your idea? Variety chest. Ugh, we gotta sit up. We gotta stop being bad. That's true. Oh, yeah, no, I've only seen the one that's, yeah, built on our server. I've not seen it like naturally spawning though. Did you see it like naturally spawning? Or did somebody make it? That's not a bad idea, Zen. If we had enough iron, I think it would be fun to just do a massive item sorter, but we do not have enough iron for that. And unfortunately, we do not have our copper golems to do it for us. That would also be cool though. We had the copper golems to do it. Okay, now we're cruising. And we are well over 6,000, so my idea about it being done at 6,000 is incorrect. Yeah, that's right, Enderman. Take him out. Oh my gosh, Marky commented today, or yesterday, watching the stream, like the stream VOD, and brought up the fact that for a while we had striders, and now our striders are gone. And I completely didn't even notice, but if we look around, all of our striders are gone, and our axolotls gone. Like, we lost all of our creatures, and I don't know where they all went. Well, the only thing remaining is our turtles and our bird. And I guess these two. Those three. Everything else is gone. And I was like, oh my gosh, Marky, good eyes. I completely forgot about our striders. Stan, what's up? Did I name tag the mobs? Is a great question. I thought we did. Did we not? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. Did we end up getting a name tag though? I guess that, yeah, we have one name tag. What did we say we were gonna name the Does anybody remember? What did we say we were gonna name the zombie? Jeez. That sounds like a fun way to spend your night, buddy. I think the fire did kill a bunch of them. That's good. That's a good point. Oh, there is a sign. You're totally right. I'm just dumb. We literally have the sign right next to it. I thought the sign burned too. Horatio and Tina, partners-in-law. There it is. You're right. You're right. It's good. Good point. There's a sign, bro. Okay, I'm sorry I'm blind. Do we have... Yeah, we don't have any other iron just sitting around. I was hoping we had some iron. Yeah, good catch on that. That's a good point. I forgot that we did that. Horatio. It's Horatio and Tina, partners-in-law. I don't think we ever named the, I don't think we ever named or came up with a name for the armadillo, though. So maybe we need to decide if the armadillo is even worthy of a name. The armadillo gets a name. But Sylvester the armadillo, I like that. Sylvester the armadillo is hilarious. That's how I am. I remember like the dumbest things, but when it comes to anything actually important, nope, it's gone. Not my brain. And there's one iron block of 3. Pepe the armadillo, Sylvester and Pepe. It's like Cacio e Pepe, but we'll just do Sylvester e Pepe. I thought you'd like that. Poncho. Poncho's also good. I do love Cacio e Pepe. Trader Joe's has Cacio e Pepe gnocchi. Masto's also good. Most things Trader Joe's does is pretty good, though. We're a big carbonara family, though. I know, it is blasphemy. It is, but it's pretty good. But yeah, our go-to pasta is a good carbonara. It's so good, and it's so... I think I found where the eyes of Ender are supposed to go, my friends. Imagine if we'd gotten rid of all the blaze rods, we'd have to go. That's probably why they let you have unlimited access to the nether, is so that you can go and get blaze rods if you if you use them all up for something else. Okay, well let's empty the old inventory. We'll keep that handy. Okay, what we really need to do if we're going to the end, like we're actually going to the end, is we need to make a bunch of arrows. So let's do that. We will also name these guys before we do anything that is too risky. Okay, I guess we're now really overflowing our things. Take that. Take the arrows, all of them. Yep, that's good. What else do we need? We need feathers. We don't have very many feathers, but that's fine. We've got a decent enough bow, but I think we might want to upgrade it with maybe an enchantment if we could. Grab all those ender pearls too. We could use them to get around. We will take a bucket so we can do some bucket clutches, because I'm sure we're gonna need to. And then oh gosh. Oh, we're really doing this. Leave the books behind. Leave the chest behind. We've got food. We don't need the bone meal. I don't know why I still have that. If I wear the... No. We've got pumpkin somewhere, right? I don't want to deal with all the Endermen. Yeah, we do. And then, do we still have shears anywhere? One would think we do. I really don't want to waste our stuff on shears. Oh, we could take all these snowballs, though. That actually will help us out if we are lacking arrows. Oh, we do have quite a few feathers in here, though, so that'll work out. Bamboo, if you just place it, is sticks, right? No, you do have to do that. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I don't really want to make shears just for this, but I think it's what we got to do. So it is done. Okay. That's looking pretty good. We will grab this. We will throw it on our noggin. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. We are not going to have it on our head for now. We're going to keep that off for a little bit. Okay, how is our other project, our side project of burning iron going? Guys, it's not enough. It's not enough. Oh gosh. Yeah, we should make some diamond boots. That's a good idea. Yeah, if I still had levels, it'd be great. We don't have enough iron though. Oh, you know what? We can make netherite boots, guys. That wouldn't be a bad option at all. Except, do we have the netherite upgrade? Did we get the netherite upgrade? I don't know if we have it. I do have the template? I didn't think, no. Because we didn't find a bastion, did we? Or did we? I think we... No, we found a bastion, did we not? Was there a template in it? Now I'm forgetting. I don't think we found the template. Yeah. Dang, that's a good point. Okay. Well, that's a no on the netherite then. So let's get the sword down. Let's go there. Let's put together what we can of arrows here. Yep, that's about what I thought. We can't make too many of them, but we can make more than 0, so that's good. And then let's grab the blaze powder that we have. How many open spaces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4, so we've got all of them that we need. We'll hold on to the ender pearls. We will take a ton of this because we can use that. We'll just fill our inventory with it. What else? We got totems. We should bring totems. Just bring them. Take them with us. That is a full inventory. What books do we have? Piercing. Is piercing an enchantment? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter because we can't make an anvil. We should leave the name tag. Good call. And building blocks is another good call. Let's take netherrack. That's easy. Let's not take netherrack. It's permanently flammable. That's a terrible idea. We'll take a 64 of cobblestone. I don't feel very safe. Don't feel very prepared. Do I want? Yeah, I probably just want the boots, right? We'll do the boots. Oh gosh. Meow. Building blocks. You should bridge the end island like in one shot. I could. I probably could. Get my elytra. I could try. We could see. But thanks for the follow. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Skip the dragon. Yeah, we could grab some blocks. That does feel pretty silly. Problem was the dragon like cornered us last time. And here's the thing, guys, we don't have keep inventory this time, so it does make that significantly more risky. But if that is what you wish of me, it is what I can attempt to do. I'm a man of the people. We all know this. I don't think that's enough blocks to skip the dragon, though, so we'll have to grab some more blocks to do that. What do we want to build with? We want to build... No, probably not with terracotta. That's not enough cobble, right? We'll switch to something else. What do we have a lot of? Yeah, we could just go grab all that. Yeah, I was thinking about the terracotta too. We could grab... We got all of this stuff. We got lots of stone block. Okay. All right, we'll give it a try. I don't want to lose the shulker. That's my worry, though. That's why I'm leaving the shulker behind, is that I don't want to lose it if we make a big mistake. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, glad we brought building blocks. Wait, I could build the other way, can't I? I like the spelling of terracotta that you did. It's very fun. Want the dragon to stay away from us. Can I build back the other way? I think I can, right? There's no reason. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna build this way. And if the dragon comes after us, we're gonna be afraid. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. We do have to. We're turning on the recording just in case anything silly happens, so we can watch it back. They're just gonna build our way. We managed to do it last time. Jack, what's up? Welcome back. If anyone, if any, oh, he shot at me, but it didn't get me. Welcome back. Welcome back. If anything, you can go and get the endstone as well. That's true. That's true. I think I brought enough blocks. I think I did. I'm not too worried this time. I am doing great. How are you doing? I also hope I have enough blocks. I'm not gonna have enough just in cobblestone. Oh, but I am. I hope I didn't stare an enderman in the face. That would stink. But I am gonna have enough. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. We're gonna find out if I have enough. If we do have to go back and get endstone, we're gonna have to go back and get endstone. But I brought like 5 stacks of blocks. So I think that would be enough. I hope we can successfully do this. Okay, so that's the end. Oh gosh, and of course, all the other mobs are gonna start walking on our bridge behind us. Oh, you already missed me dying, Jack. Don't worry, I died, oh, when did I die? I died fighting an enderman earlier. Yeah. Does kind of feel like playing in hardcore. I got the totem up. It doesn't even matter, because if I fall and the totem pops, I'm just gonna die anyway. But that's whatever. It only did once last time. Yeah, it didn't. I remember it doing it the once, but I don't remember it doing it any more than that. And it's done it twice now. Yeah. Yep. We're just avoiding conflict here. Well, maybe we'll run back. Oh wait, we can't run back. We literally can't run back, can we? We have to just die. That's sad. Well, you know what? If we turn our render distance all the way up, we can see far, right? Like we can see the outer islands. Maybe. I thought we could. I thought that was a thing. Maybe I have to have an even higher render distance. My piggy's tired. That's why I keep stopping. Guys, we're gonna run out of blocks. I'm gonna have to go get blocks. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hold on, we gotta pause. I gotta make sure this music that we're listening to is still... Okay, we're good. For a second there, I was like, this does not sound like my copyright-free music that I've been listening to. It is still the copyright-free music, so we're good. I'm really afraid. Yeah, I think last time it was 4 stacks too, but we're... You know, you'd think you could... If it was only 4 stacks, you'd think I would be within 64 blocks and could see it. I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, when the copyright music sounds just the copyright-free music sounds just a bit too good. Listen, I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's like a boss fight, like a retro boss fight, as I'm building. So this is really fun to listen to. What if there's not outer end islands? They wouldn't have done that, right? Yeah. Yep. 8-bit drum and bass. The good stuff. Yeah. Wait, if we turn off the shaders, can we see any? Ugh, I don't know. We're gonna need more blocks regardless. Maybe we'll keep the shaders off while we're doing this. I know. Oh gosh. That's what I'm wondering. Is it just the center island? I'm starting to get worried. I don't want that to be the case, but if it is, I mean, I guess it's what we gotta deal with, right? Oh, goodness. I hope that's not what's happening. But I suppose it prevents people from doing exactly what I'm doing. And theoretically ruining how it's supposed to go. But if not end, why end shaped? In the words of Stenbone the other day, except replace N with end. Yeah, it is, yeah. It made me laugh so hard. I just turned to V and I was like, he knows I said where and not when, right? She was like, maybe just check. I don't know. We're gonna try. I'm gonna go back down that way. I'm just getting myself 2 stacks here. We're gonna go and give it a real another try. And if it, I think we will have our answer. If we go, you know, 2 more stacks of blocks and there still is nothing, I think we will know. Okay, we are almost to 2 stacks. I feel like we're getting close to the wall over here where we could fall through. And I just don't want that. So we're just gonna do this, and that should. There we go. All right, we are at 64 and 1. 2 64s and 1. No, not me. Oh, I should have brought a potion bottle. Yeah, 45 minutes to find out. That's true. That's a good point. It'll be just like one chunk where we could have ended the game in one sitting, but we ended up splitting it into 3 more episodes. Okay, well, we've got the shaders turned off, the render distance turned all the way up, and some blocks left in our hands. So we will go through these last 2 stacks, and if we find something, sweet. If we don't, then it wasn't meant to be. So we're just gonna keep bridging our way out and hoping. There are plenty of funny songs to go along with this. Do On the Road Again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Except it's me placing blocks, so placing blocks again. I actually sing that song. So in tomorrow's, I don't know what was going on when I was recording hour 4, but I sang like 3 different times. And like I say important things after them. So for each time I sing, I was like, well, I gotta leave this in. So I sing like 3 different times, just for giggles in tomorrow's video. So I hope you enjoy. Yeah, the real me is peeking through. I know. basically a year into this, and the real me is really coming through. The real me, my friend. Oh my gosh, guys. We can do it. We can do this. You'll copyright strike me. No, you won't. Yeah, the real me is a ex theater and choir kid, so he's all music all the time. Well, joke's on you, Cymonks. I'm not monetized. I'm only partially monetized. Technically, I am more monetized on Twitch than I am on YouTube, because on Twitch I get ad revenue. You know, pennies to the view, but technically. Oh, yes, you did. I will recommend, if anybody ever wants just a goofy fun thing to watch, Nettie has done a series, is still kind of doing a series, but is currently taking a break, but of playing Dark Souls and drinking Fireball. And it's pretty awesome. It's pretty funny if you ever just need a good laugh. Straight to your bank account. No, leave me alone. Okay, I'm glad that we found that we can, in fact, do this here. Nice. I feel like singing is just the best way to get through episodes sometimes. I don't want the dragon to hurt me anymore. It hasn't hurt me yet, but I don't want it to hurt me anymore. Okay, so based on where we were, if we can see 32 chunks out, and those were basically at the edge of the chunk, each chunk is 16, so we would need 16 stacks, am I right? Is that really? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of blocks. Is that really what we're gonna need? Those had to have been at least a little bit closer than 32 chunks. Because 32 chunks would mean that's the absolute limit. That's fine. 8 stacks. Oh yeah, 8 stacks, yeah. Yeah. Dang. It's okay, that's why Sten is here. Sten does all of the math for me. There you go. 4 chunks per stack. You're right. You're right. Because stack is 64 and not 32. I don't know why I was saying that. Good call, Sten. Stenny boy. I could just say your real name, but then everybody would understand the way to do it. One more bit. Yep. Stack is 1,000 and a rack is 10,000. Actually, where I come from, a rack is 32. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Okay, I can take those 2 spots out too. Okay, well at least I've made those look uniform, but we still need so many more blocks. Believe it or not, straight to streamer jail. Darn. Bonk. Don't want to go to streamer jail. Is Space Oddity the song that we're thinking matches the current experience? Is that about me? Nice. Did I just hit? Oh, I thought I just hit that back. I was like, you can't hit those back at dragons. I missed a hydrate. Oh, I did miss I'm sorry, Tim. Tim's always watching out for me. Tim's making me hydrate and do my, He's making me hydrate and check my posture. Is a band a milli? I think a band is 1,000. I think when people say I got bands, they're talking about, oh no. How did that happen? I think when people say a band, they're talking about 1,000, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's 1,000. I think band, rack, all of that are used interchangeably to describe 1,000, unless a rack is 10,000, in which case I'm wrong. Yeah, how does that? How did that happen? I'm gonna break this pickaxe before we even are able to get over to the Outer End Islands, which is not great. Ah! Oh, we would have been fine. Still, insert scream of fear. Is it flying right above me? Where is it? Yes, it is. Okay, I know this isn't 8 stacks, or at least I'm fairly certain this isn't 8 stacks, but I want to see how far we can get. Yeah, this is 4.5 stacks. I want to see how far we can get with 4.5 stacks. Because I know it wasn't a full 32 chunks away. We knew that, but... Am I actually? Why is the vertical... Is it actually that far behind? That's wild. Or do you just need to fast forward? Oh, okay, I was like, no way. Because for me, when I open my streams, like, and check on them, especially when I'm, like, ending the streams, yeah, no, it's not way behind, I guess. Death, you're watching from the vertical stream. You normally watch from the vertical stream, don't you? Nice. When I go back at the end of my stream and, like, I'm ending my stream, every time I go and, like, look at it, I'm still way back a while. I think I have my stream on, like, the minimal delay, though. Because I like being able to interact with you all, like, as things are going on. So typically, that's how it goes, and it's not too... Oh, that really might be 32 chunks out, isn't it? That would stink. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do with all of this. And then continue our attempt. Oh, my pinky. My pinky. My Twitch stream is on time, though. I'm watching YouTube, texting on Twitch, so far in sync. All right, there you go. I am gonna have to eat tons of chorus fruit, I know. That's fun. I like the watching on Twitch, messaging on one. I think V is doing the same. Yeah, real gamers use sticky keys. The frustration I had when I first played Minecraft on a computer, and it was probably died doing just this, you know? That's a good point. I could throw a pearl, and then we'll just kill an enderman over there to attempt to throw us back. The problem is we won't have any end gateways, so our only way back is to walk back. Just clicking our way on down. I'm not gonna look up. I'm not looking up until we are out of blocks to place, and then we will figure out what the plan is. Okay, once again, copyright-free music sounding too good. It's still the copyright-free music. I looked. Dang. Oh, well, we are pretty close, though. This is exciting. On the edge of my seat. Yeah, this is what you all came here to watch, was me place blocks for 30 minutes. Like this. Yeah, this is, yeah, that's right. This is content. This is what I've been building up to this for the last however many months. 8 months, 10 months, 10 months. Good. The music that's playing is a little too Christmassy. I don't know if you guys could hear it. It's got a lot of sleigh bells and things going on. You know who can play sleigh bells really, really dang well? Stan Bone. He's the ravager of sleigh bells. I've witnessed it recently. Hey, so it sounds like everybody's here so they don't lose their sanity. So it all works out. Oh, it's the end of stream song playing, guys. Stream's gotta end. I always say that this is the end of stream song, even though this song hasn't played at the end of the stream in a while. Okay. Oh, we gotta keep working. We gotta keep working. Your sanity's lost. That's fair. I'm here to just maintain whatever else is left. Oh my gosh, there's so many Endermen. It's because this is the only place I can spawn. Oh, you know the nice thing is, if we get ourselves all the way out to some of these cities though, think about the diamond loot that we could find. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Maybe you guys were thinking of this the whole time and I'm just, you know, catching up, but I could probably use snow, but because these are 16, you know, so that would be one 16 stack. That would be another 16 stack. So I would hardly have, I'd only have just over 32 blocks of snow. I think I could use snow though, but I just don't have enough. If these were 64, like if they would let snowballs stack up to 64, then absolutely we could probably do it. I don't know why, I just had fear that I looked that guy in the eyes, but the others got the big brains. You're just a presence. No, don't say those things. Don't say those things. Simon, do you know how to start a Twitch poll where you can bet your watch or viewpoints or whatever they're called, that you can bet on when I die? There's a whole lot new. Oh my gosh, guys, I think the pickaxe is gonna break before we can do this. I'm afraid. Oh my gosh, so many of them. All right, we're just gonna mine in a line. You were all right. You were all correct. I should have brought more blocks and I did not. So what's the pickaxe at? The pickaxe can mine 133 more blocks. So we're gonna have to hope that's enough. We're gonna make it enough. And if we can't, we will, we'll figure something out, and that might just be having to kill the Ender Dragon. 8 chunks is, yeah. Are you saying to mine the blocks I could use the axe? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the options should be for a vote on whether I think it's just when does he die? No, it didn't work. He mines into a hole and falls into the void. Yeah. Axe does not work. If the axe had Silk Touch, it might work though. But as the axe does not have Silk Touch, that's probably why it does not work. Or maybe it just will not work because it doesn't have the block state of can be mined by axe or something like that. This is peak content. Look at us. We're digging. We are mining and crafting today, guys. That's the real stuff. Today I saw a Reddit post of somebody asking what the difference between Hermitcraft and Minecraft is. And I thought that was pretty funny. Well, that's fair. The crafting happened earlier. There was miner crafting earlier. It's been a lot of mining since. Oh, guys, we're looking low on blocks. We're looking... They're not low on blocks. Low on durability on the pickaxe. Will Sam die in Minecraft before stream ends? I love it. I'm voting. I'm putting all of my... Do I have my own channel points? Oh, I can't vote because I have unlimited channel points. Darn. That would be fun. Apparently I can't. Sounds good, Zen. Have a great night. Enjoy the Stardew. Well, that's what happens. Have a lovely, lovely night. We're gonna break this pickaxe, and then we are going to go and see how far we can get. Ah, that's fair. All right. Pickaxe is broken. The 2.1 and 2.4 stacks. No, not even. 2.2 hardly 5 stacks have been collected. Oh, we're going. It's gotta run. I wish there was a way to do polls on YouTube streams for like the same kind of thing of doing the channel points. I wonder if that's something that comes with monetization over there. Oh, I can? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, we should figure that out. I didn't know that was a thing. Hold on. I'll make you one. Where are you watching? You're watching on the... Okay, you're watching on that one. Let's see. How can I do it? I want to do it. Engage with my audience. Start a poll. Aha! There you go. That'll be your there's the poll. Will Sam die before stream ends? The poll is live on YouTube as well. Look at that, I'm learning things. I did it on the... It's what it says. It says it's there. Am I wrong? Yeah. Oh, I almost looked that Enderman in the eyes. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're doing this. We are making it to the Outer End Island, even if it takes a really, really risky Ender Pearl throw. Also, I like... Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough in the actual buildings if we find any. Unless they're gonna hit us with no structures or something, but... Oh, I'm rich now. Oh gosh, okay, let's see what we can do. I feel like this is close enough. I feel like this is close enough. I'm not sure, but it seems like it's close enough. So I have, what is this? 17 chunks? No. Ben, help. 16 times 2 is 32. 4 per stack, right? Not 8 per stack, 4 per stack. 9 chunks. Don't risk it for the biscuit. Build the path and fix it. That's funny. Oh gosh. I want to survive. Yeah, if we use the snow, we do. That's true. That's a good point. We should use the snow. Even though I was going to use that to break the towers, but I think we can use literally any of our arrows. We have so many arrows. that we could just do that and it would be just fine. Oh, Death. I was just like watching through your shorts today. And I saw your nitwit speedrun, like killing a nitwit speedrun. And now I so badly want to find a world where you spawn next to a ruined portal and can get a golden axe, but there's also a village nearby. Because I so badly want to try and like beat your 17-second time or whatever it was. It made me laugh so hard. I hadn't seen that video before. Yep, his YouTube shorts. You dirty dog. All right, let's craft all the snow we can. Not much, but it might just be enough. Oh, can we stand on this? Okay, we can. We're good. Oh gosh, guys. It's about to get rowdy in here. No, yeah, for sure. But it's so funny. I thought it was hilarious. No, yeah, I know it's not an official one, but it's fun. This should have been the real gamble, that's true. Okay. So how close? Oh, we can do this. Where? This isn't a problem. This isn't a problem. I don't know why I'm getting worried about not having ender pearls. We can go and commit murder. It'll be okay. Yeah. I was just like, oh my god, we left all the pearls. Yeah, we did, but that doesn't mean, yeah. Like Sten is saying, let's just go kill a bunch of things. We got this. And worst case scenario is we die killing them, and then we get spawned back at home. And then we can grab blocks, and then we can run back and finish it without having to risk our lives. Ugh, we're so close to being out of food, too. We're gonna need, like Zen was saying before he left, we're gonna need all the chorus fruit. No, don't push me off, please. Okay, there we go. It's gotta be scripted. It's gotta be scripted. V, they found out. Yeah, and then run back. Yep. We're really using these last 30 minutes to their fullest. Oh, I fully just looked that one in the face. Is he? Oh, I hope he's not running after me. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Okay, oof. You definitely have time to go make a sandwich. That is true. A sandwich. I gotta decide if I want to have dessert after stream. If I end stream right away, I can go get ice cream. Because there's an ice cream place down the street that closes at 9, and I always miss it because I let my stream go a little late. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Gotta keep you guys here, you know, week after week. I gotta give you a reason to keep hanging out with me. Willow does demand the cup. Willow has not had an ice cream pup cup in a while. She's had plenty of coffee pup cups, but not enough, well, not any ice cream pup cups recently. And she does love those. It's a little hard to take her to go there though, unless we'll probably do a drive-thru, so maybe I could. That'd be just fine. Get herself a little pup cup sized pup cup. Okay, I have a feeling we're gonna need more than one of these. So Buddy will come and teleport to us. We do have Cold Stone, but this is a local. It's actually like a soft serve place, not really a. Oh jeez, it's a soft serve place, not really an ice cream place, but it's still absolutely delicious. Where is this guy? Oh, there he is. He's underneath me. He's just mad. Can I shoot him? Try to get him to teleport to me. Come on. Brother, I can't fight you down there. It'll be the end of me. It would literally be the end of me. I can't do it. I have to fight you on my own terms, not on your terms. Ugh. Well, now I've made 2 of them upset with me. Oh, they're getting hurt down there, though. Or are they not getting hurt down there? How can I do this without dying to these guys? Well, what I could do is run. And maybe they'll teleport to me up here. Oh! Or I don't have to do any work. Other than running. Okay. We grabbed what we needed. We've got some angry guys behind us. Oh, gosh. Ow. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Woof. Those are the 2. Those are the 2. We're good. Now we get to run. And run all the way back. I didn't die. And we're level 16. Reason of the season. Okay, let's do this. They confuse Soda. That's fun. I did almost fall in the void, I know. I almost made a very poor choice. Okay, we got this. We got this. The intense music is on too. Hold on, let's double check that it's okay, we're good. Still copyright free. It's on this guy's albums, so I need to stop checking, but I'm still like, I don't want to get in trouble. Come on. We're going. We're at 1 hour, 47 minutes. We can do this. Yeah, that's true. At 8:29, I like that. At 8:29 p.m. he perishes. How about here at, oh, let's see. We're at an hour 48 in 2 seconds. Hour 48 right now. At an hour and 50 minutes, I'll die. So there's 10 minutes left. Oh no, that's sad. Back on One Chunk, I think it was. I played the Capybara song because somebody asked me to, and then I got a copyright strike on that. But the nice thing is, the copyright strike was waived, but it still technically happened. Okay. We've got this. We can do this. I am a pro. I've got this. I know how to play this game, and I know how to throw ender pearls. We've got this. We just don't happen to have any other blocks to build with. So we've just got to deal with what we've got. And hope we don't run off a cliff. Okay. Come on. Please. Oh, I thought it was so over. I thought it was over. We did it. Yeah, I mean, it was just, I don't think it was actually a strike. It was just a, hey, this has been copyright, or this has been claimed, but the owner has allowed you to use this or whatever. So it's like, it got claimed, but I didn't get in trouble for it. It happened on another stream too, where I accidentally had had copywritten music playing. Because I thought it was on a playlist and then it was actually just like open. So half the stream I was playing copywritten music, but again, I'm not monetized, so it doesn't impact me, you know, and even then I wasn't even, you know, I wasn't even first stage monetized, so I didn't like, not that it's not a good, like, not that it's a bad thing, or not that it's not a bad thing, but it has obviously less of an impact because of the, you know, where my channel was at the time. But I try very hard to make sure that all the music that I use is, 1, copyright free, and 2, even the copyright free music, I still make sure to give credits to, because somebody went out of their way to make those songs. So I'd like to make sure they get the credit for the songs that they made. All right, we're cutting down some of these chorus fruits so that we can eat. Yep, that's what I thought would happen, but that's okay. All right. Let's find an end city and hope that they are here, because if they aren't here, I honestly won't know what we're supposed to do. Because we can't go back without dying. So we are kind of SOL if we don't find an end city or a Elytra. In my main series, the video when I beat the Ender Dragon in the main series, so episode 10, I also got a copyright strike on that, even though I got the permission to use the song that I used. I got, like, you know, it wasn't paid for permission, but it was like the site gave you 3 free downloads as long as you credited, and I credited and everything, and I still got hit. So I disputed that one and won, but those are my 3 interactions with copyright strikes or copyright issues in YouTube. I do love that Joel just occasionally is just like, you guys want to listen to copywritten music? Okay, I'll pay for it. And then he just pays for it. I do have access now. At the first tier of monetization, you have access to this thing called creator music, which just replaces your YouTube audio library. And it might be open to everybody. I guess I don't know. It happened pretty much right after I got the first tier, though, so I guess I associated the two. I don't have any blocks to build with, and I don't have a pickaxe. So I could, if I had the stuff. But it allows me, like, if I wanted to, for example, have like a Billie Eilish song, I could pay the $200 to have a Billie Eilish song licensed into my video. And you know what? I do want to have a Billie Eilish song, but I don't want to pay the money for it. Not right now, at least. Okay, we got to be careful here. Doing all these teleports around. You know, it's pretty good food, though. The chorus fruit is pretty impressive. Yeah, this will be really fun when we do find an end city, because I can't block up to it, so I'm gonna have to work my way through it. No, I don't think it's worth $200 either. I don't think it's something I will pay for, especially when I pay the $100 a year for Epidemic Sound so that I can have that whole huge library of music. So, and actually, I didn't even pay $100 for it because I bought it when it was half off. So I actually only paid $60 for a whole year of Epidemic Sound. Okay. That looks like we get to kind of the sparse islands over there. So we'll throw it over there. We'll check over here. I know, it's not looking good. I'm getting scared. But if they have the bastions and things in the nether, that means that the spawning of buildings and other structures is not turned off. So it's got to be possible. It's just not easy, apparently. But we are down to our last two pearls, which is not helpful. Okay, I hope this one hits. That would really stink if it didn't. Okay. Oh, we went too low. Is this enough space to protect us from an Enderman? Are any of these enough space to protect us from an Enderman? Not really. I was gonna try and just fight an Enderman, but I think we gotta... Okay, here we go. I don't know where that's gonna... Oh, gosh. I keep looking down. Alright. We need to get some more pearls, or we have to concede defeat and die out here. And I don't love either option. I almost looked him in the eyes. That was so close. Man, why is there no end city? You'd think we'd be moderately close. Oh, jeez. Do we have anything to build with? Nope, we don't. I can punch and break blocks. It just obviously will take a little bit of time. But if I can find a place where I know it's safe, we could just stare a couple of them down. Ah! Feeling scared, guys. Okay. Okay, I feel like we could do it. Oh, right here is safe. Right here is safe. Unless, oh, he can get right there. Hold on. He can't get there if I do that. We're about to find out if this is true or not. I could just die right now. It's gonna make a lot of these guys really upset. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's working. We're surviving. We're doing something right. I could use my axe to dig. It just takes a long while for my axe to break the stone. Which is kind of a bummer. I didn't realize it would take that long. That is true. More content. We get another hour. Or two. Come on. Oh, somebody's still angry. He's up there. I don't want to fight him up there. Why is nobody dropping ender pearls? Oh, geez. Okay, well, we gotta eat something. Yep. Glad we had that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Woof. Wowzers. Okay. Holy buckets. My heart. My heart, my heart, my heart. We only got one out of that. Okay. 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 Wow. Youch. So only one out of that is really not great for the the getting up and out of here, but it's, I guess it's better than having nothing, right? So we will we'll do with it what we can, I guess. Oh gosh. At least we are healed up. We had good full saturation. I don't know where we should go from here. That was a risky move, I gotta say. I feel like coming over to this island was not the move. I feel like we should have kept going that way. I think there was just that larger gap that I got a little scared by, but my armor isn't strong enough to deal with these guys, though, which is the problem. Okay, we're just gonna keep running this way. And if we need to stop and defeat more of the Endermen, we can do that. But we didn't die. We haven't died yet. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say we didn't die because I could still die, but we haven't died yet. And I refuse to wear the carved pumpkin because then I won't be able to see anything. Oh gosh. Yep, 5 minutes, I know. I know. I just looked down, I was like, oh gosh. We're getting there. We got this. We got this. We will survive. We're gonna need more chorus fruit though. So we may as well. Chorus fruit. You know, coarse fruit actually gives you more. I thought it was only going to give you like half of a hunger back, but it actually gives you, what, 2? Took my time, took my chances. Yep. I am the fighter. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals. You know what? I'm brave, and you can't beat me. Yeah, run away. Trying to pull up on me. No. I win these fights. Get out of here. Zenderman don't know what hit him. Does he find Elytra? Does he defeat the dragon? Does he die? How about yes to all 3? That feels like a pretty Sam stream right there. Well, let's do everything in one episode. So, because I've procrastinated all the other things and left us in this situation where we have to do everything in one episode. The nice thing is with the streams, we don't have to do anything though. Streams, we just kind of get to take at our own pace. I do need to, one of the next projects that I'm doing on Lucid, I will need to probably do some stream crossover to make sure I have enough time to get things done. I don't have to edit it either, that's true. I do actually still go through and edit these streams though before I post the VODs, but I just do like very light edits of just going through and like, you know, if there's any conversations that we have that I feel like people would be uncomfortable with being on the internet for others or like text or anything like that, I go through and I make sure that all the VODs would be comfortable for anybody who participated to watch. There's not really a way to go from here, so Tim's right. Tune in next time where we find out what's gonna happen. That's fair. My name is not rare, and that's why I'm not afraid for people to know my name, is because my name is so unrare that there are so many of me out there. Well, we're gonna, oh, I thought I was just gonna put that on my head if I did that. We're gonna put this on so that I can look up. All right. That's the stream. That's it. That's it. We're gonna stop here because I can't do anything else. I can't figure anything else out right now. Next time we're going to try our darndest to find a city, and if we can't find a city, we have to die, and then we gotta go find all of our stuff that we lost. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, and it'll be great. But as always, thank you guys so much for hanging out, all of you. It's a good time. I am gonna go get my ice cream. I'm also not gonna die. We're gonna sit right here. Don't worry. It's I've got my here. Look, we're back to it. Look, I'm just standing here like this. Nothing can hurt me here. Yep. The End City chest, that's what I'm gonna go look for, and the Ender chest to drop our things into if we find it. That would be great. That's the plan. But anyway, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you all. Have lovely nights, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.